Hi guys, so today we'll be exploring Fusion 360 with the focus of 3D printing our parts. So today I want to do a shampoo bottle. So I'm going to want to combine and show you guys how you can combine a solid model, so for example the cap, and then a free-form model or a T-spline body, which is a form. So I want to mix those two together and try to add as much details as possible. So with that said, let's just jump in the software and start going. Alright, so this is Fusion 360. You should be pretty comfortable with this software by now, if you have been watching my videos, that is. We have the previous videos here, at least most of them. So, a shampoo bottle. I would say that when I look at a shampoo bottle, for me, it consists of two parts. It consists of the more construction parts, the CAD parts. Those are usually at the top, at the cap, which you twist on, or you have a lid or something like that. And then the rest part is the body itself. So today I want to show you tools to handle that. And I actually want to start off with a solid body. So for the cap, we'll go ahead and we'll start by doing a cylinder. I'm going to make it, let's say 30 millimeter. That sounds pretty decent. And so this will be the inside where we then put a cap on this. So I'm thinking, yeah, let's say 30 millimeter. It's a little bit tall, let's say 25 instead. So that's it. Now we're finished. I'm just kidding. We have a little bit more to do. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want to have a cylinder shape. So I want to have a shape that I can then go back to and stick my freeform to. So this will be here. I will call this cap. And then we'll create a body. So we do have tools already for this. We can just choose here on the create and make a cylinder. We can turn around here in the center, and let's say maybe 70 or something. 70 millimeters probably fine. Now it's gonna want to build upwards, and I'm not gonna allow that, so I want to go down. And let's say that we have a printer that is around 150 millimeter tall. So let's do it like 100 millimeters down. Now you can see here that this is the standard tool. So I'll try this before. So what we can change here is that we can actually lower the height. We don't need all of these shapes, at least not yet. If we do want to add them later, we don't want to have too much details. And also with this one, I want to remove that one as well, put it to 6. Now I want to have some symmetry. I don't want to have circular symmetry. So if you wanted to do like a 4-part bottle that every side is symmetrical, you could do that. But I just want to go ahead with mirror, and let's see here, length is the correct one. You see the green lines here? So the green lines represent the symmetry. I could do it in the other way as well, like this, but that's not good. You can do it in height as well, but no, we want to do like this. That looks good. So we'll start from that, and what I could do is I want to hide the grid for this model. So the first thing I want to do is to make sure that I actually take this line here. I'm going to use a tool called, maybe we don't want to do that just yet. Okay, so let's right click and edit the form. I'm going to double click here so we get everything. And while holding down Shift, Alt, I can actually create new edges. So we just created a new one here. So we have these ones here before. Let's just say OK. This one here, we want to go up to Modify and have this tool Match. So with this, we can then match this edge to the previous cap model. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys that. So we already selected these, we have them selected there. Target edge is this one. Ta-da! All right, so the red here is just because the symmetry won't work on that, because the cap isn't symmetrized. Symmetry? It doesn't have symmetry on it. Now, what we can do now is actually start modeling here. So I want to do a little bit of editing. I'm pretty sure that I want these ones here to be a little bit more flat, because probably labels and stuff. Most people put labels on their shampoo bottles. And these ones here, maybe we'll get a little bit creative and maybe do something like this. Move that in. No, we want it to be able to stand as well. That's true. Good thinking, guys. What happened is we move that in. No, I don't like that. Okay, so we can do something like this, just a little bit in. And I want this shape here to be like maybe a really strong shape, like really well defined. And if I need to define an edge, I need to add some. So I'm going to insert an edge. So insert it between, no, not in that direction. I want to insert an edge here, over there. Now we're getting some details there, and I actually want to move these ones forward. I'm just trying to add like a sharpness up here without having to use the crease tool. We could use that if we want to, but not right now. And I also want this edge to go in a little bit. Like so. Maybe even keep that like this. Maybe. So by this part, I'm just playing around really. So there's no right way of doing this. It's just about adding details where you want to have sharpness. I should probably add an edge here as well. Can we do that? And then weld those points? No, that's not really what I was thinking. I want to insert a point around here. Can I do that? Nope, that's not really good. I want to add it there. But I can't do that. Why can't I add it there? There we go. Okay, maybe it's because of the symmetry. So let's just keep working here at this one. Let's try creasing and see how that looks. So maybe we'll crease these ones here. I just want to see how it looks. Now we're getting somewhere. Maybe we'll go ahead and crease. Oops. We'll go ahead and crease this one here as well. That one is called crease. There we go. Now we actually get some modability here. Maybe something like that. Do like a big weird shape here. I'm kind of being artistic now. I have no idea really how I want this bottle to look. I just wanted to change the shape a little bit. Anyways, I'm gonna finish real soon, so you don't have to watch my creative process. That isn't really that creative at all. It's just something I say to make me look good or something. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Let's go with something like that. But no, this is just way too much. Let's put it like that. And what we could do is maybe add like those. Or should we go down with them? Down and in a little bit. Down and in. It does look a little bit like a strong Superman or something. Maybe if we take these ones in even more. Maybe not a strong Superman, but a little bit like that, if we're really creative. Obviously, I'm not going to be a shampoo bottle designer in the close future, but I could be. All right, so let's just go through things here again. I do need to match this again. I added some edges, so we're going to do that again. You could maybe you could skip it the first time, but I want to match all of these again. Select edge, that one, perfect. There we go. It's still a symmetry. They will be fine. What we want to do is to fix these holes. So I want to go up to modify. I just double click here on the edge, so I select the whole edge. We'll go ahead to fill hole, which we have over here. Fill star, I guess. Yeah, I guess that works. Usually these are the ones that are presets, but I don't really like either of them. So I'm going to go with fill star. And the most important part I found is that you actually, let me just hide this body. I can't have that body. You actually want to fix this one up here as well, because we're going to do some exciting tools. Let's see, where did we have it? Fill hole, there we go. Wow. Yeah, so this one, maybe collapse is better. Yeah, let's go with a collapse. So there we go. Now we have matching shapes. I'm going to click finish form. I'm not going to click finish form. I'm going to, oops. Okay, I'm going to go back here. Something broke. Let's go back and edit. So let's go to repair body, auto repair. Let's see what happens. Is it okay now? I'm guessing it has something to do with these edges. They are kind of collapsing on themselves. Did that work? That worked. Awesome. So auto repair is good. Now this shape here is a little bit tricky. So it was going. It's actually part of this one. You can see that it repaired using at least one shape. That's weird. Well, it works. That's the most important part. So what we want to do now is that we have the, yeah, this should be called body. So body and cap. We have those two parts. Next thing I want to do is to actually join these two parts. So I want to use combine. Or actually I could do like this. Just to make sure that there are no gaps. I will go into this model and have them join. Ta-da, now we have one model. And we can call this model. Next thing I want to do is so you can see now that they're actually like joined together instead of just combining them. So I believe that part is better because we make sure that we have the cylindrical shape going into the real shape here. If you are designing for like industry or something, you might want to do like a chamfer. We can actually do that. So let's just keep that chamfer. It's pretty cool. You know, I like chamfers. All right, so next step here, still one body. Let's do a just inspection here of the bottle itself and how the shape is looking. And by doing this, you can actually sometimes detect errors that are difficult to print. You can see here, this actually looks a little bit different. It's probably the auto repair. The auto repair breaks symmetry, it seems. So that's something to remember. I don't want to fix that now, or do I? No, I don't want to fix that right now, but you could go back and do that. So I just want to check the symmetry and make sure that we have some overhangs. So I'm guessing this shape here is probably plausible to print. But okay, let's go with that. Now, next up, we want to do something called shell. Click on the model. I found that when you do this inside, I was having a lot of issues before. 10 millimeters is a lot. But you can see the inside shape there. I guess I fixed this shape better by using the chamfer. So let's go with 2 millimeters thickness. That's pretty nice. something like that. You can see the rounded shape there. That's good. Let's go with 2 millimeters. Now, what we want to do now is that we actually create a sketch on top of this. And we make a hole for the bottle to go in. So let's say around that. Oops. That didn't go as planned. Okay, so this one isn't totally flat. Why isn't it? Sketches. Can I extrude this? Yeah, I can do. Okay, let's just do that. Let's just extrude that a little bit. Smart. So now we have a shell here, and the last thing that we want to do is to create a cap for this one. So we can go ahead and actually go into the thread tools. Actually, we're gonna save it first. Episode 6, I think. This is probably episode 6. I don't really recall. So next up, we go to modify. Sorry, we go to create and thread, and select this one. Now it's a good idea to not select full length because we don't want it to go all the way down. We want to be able to control that. And model is pretty cool. Let's see, we might be able to need to push this inside a little bit here. But let's see here. Can I do like inch pipe? Like super big? Oh, nope, that's not the one. There's probably a standard here that I could work with. 32? Okay, let's just imagine that we know what what diameter or sorry, what size this should be, the thread. Thin pipe thread? I want to have like a super, there we go, something like that, but a little bit bigger. Oh, there's no bigger ones. Maybe this one, if we can get it. Yeah, that's awesome. Now we go. 0.3? No, 0.7. Now this looks cool. It's probably not even close to correct, but it looks cool. And that's the most important part, right? Cool. So we have that. Now I'm a little bit unsure about this part, but I will try it. So let's create some sort of bottle here. You want to create a cylinder. Onwards, that, in center, outwards, so, and then up. We don't want it to cut, we want to make a new body. Awesome, let's have a little bit of a fillet on this one, because fillets are awesome. And also a little bit of a fillet up here. Let's see how much can we do. We can do a lot. Let's do like that. Now, my plan here is to combine these two. So I want to have this one. Use combine, but cut, keeping the tools. So, no, tool bodies. No, wait, that's wrong. Target body, tool bodies. Keep tools. Awesome. So, in theory, we do. Okay, can we just press pull this away? Nope, I guess we have to extrude it then. Do we get like a really weird surface now? No, that's good. Okay, now we have a cap as well. Oof. But this shape here is interesting. It's probably... okay, I was a little bit too close there. So let's go back to the cylinder. just edit this here. This is the beauty with history, that I can just change the position of this one, I suppose. Okay, no, I cannot, but I can roll back history there. I can add a movement, right? Please tell me I can do that. I can add that movement and then go further. There we have it. So now we don't have those, like on this edge here, we don't have any mistakes on that. Awesome, so now we have a cap. That should probably be a separate component. Let's call that cap. This here should not be called episode, but it's actually bottle. I can rename that, but I cannot. All right, so there we go. That's it. I haven't really understand yet how you can do, how you can create margins on threads. I haven't seen any way of doing that. Let's see, minus 0.5, 0.1. Maybe this could work. It actually, this actually seems to be working. Okay, so I do have a way of doing it. So I'm just going to add some margins, so when we do tighten this after printing, it will probably hold up a little bit better, hopefully. Is that enough? Let's say 0.5. No, let's say 0.1. We have good printers, right? All right, so there we go. Now it is a little bit hostile. What is this? Why do you still have this one here? That's not right. Oh, okay. Let's go back to working on this histogram. And we edit this movement, edit feature, up. There we go, now it's free. And voila, everything's back to normal. I just love using using the history and making things work. But now we have another issue. This is actually, that's not good. No, okay, let's do that as we did, but let's change this part. Sorry, on this one, I want to change the thread, edit that feature. I don't want it to go that far down. I want to increase it a little bit. And that should mean that we get a better edge here. No, it doesn't. It's weird. Okay, maybe I can push this in. Yep, we can do that. Now let's just do a section analysis so things aren't put together way too much. From this and down, do we have a margin? We actually do have a little bit of a margin, right? Or do we? Difficult to say. There's a margin on most parts. I have no idea if that works. Okay, let's ignore that change that I did. The press pull, I think that's a bad idea. And let's just create, because if we look at these now, we do have some space here between this and this. I wonder what feature that is. Is it this one still? Because if we do like that, this cap here is still, let's edit that feature. It's still a little bit tall, okay. And if we edit this feature, let's just drag it down a little bit and see what happens. Because it's now touching over there, but is the cap The cap is now correct. Let's just leave it at that, and let's do a final inspection here. Section. Seems to be a margin, seems to be better, and when we go down there, we have some free space. That's awesome. Awesome sauce. So that's good. Seems to be working. We now have, oh yeah, sorry, what we want to do is to take the cap. We want to move it. What's that called? Let's just get the grid here again. We want to rotate that 180 degrees. Bodies. Oops, actually we want to move components. There we go, move. Let's make sure that it is flat, it is. Now let's move this component, or actually this body. Move that up, ta-da. We can print them a little bit closer. There we go, now we can print both of them at once. These threads are seriously dangerous, but it could work. Can we do a fillet on them? Because I like fillets. I really like fillets. No, we can't. Never mind. Okay, there we go. That's it. That's all we have to do. I'm going to capture the positions and save. And that's it for this video, I suppose. So I hope you enjoy these catalogs, and I hope you learn something about this stuff and see what kind of tools I make, use. And as you probably thought, or that some people might comment, is that yes, this is a very difficult shape to print because we have these overhangs here. So I'm not saying that this is printable, but I'm saying it's worth a try and to do these kind of overhangs. With some PLA or PETG, maybe we can get that cooling to work. And yes, the threads are also very difficult to print. But we'll have another catalog about threading, so that's going to be fun. All right, so with that said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy the other catalogs and other videos. I have everything from experiments to reviews to cool stuff to catalogs to you name it. So enjoy the channel, enjoy the content. I see you in the next video. Bye.